Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Club Musgrave for I think it's still a first round match, if I remember correctly. So we have got, what a great match up here. We've got Jimmy Oliver from the Capalaba Bowls Club up against Gus Templeton from the Musgrave Hill Bowls Club. So Jimmy's holding shot there with one shot. This is the, is this the second end?
No, it's first end.
First end, I beg your pardon. This is the first end, yes. So Gus Templeton, of course, a member of the Musgrave Hill Bowling Club, and should know these greens pretty well by now. So we should have another outstanding game. What a fantastic first up game that one was, with Jimmy now just sticking to the forehand, coming down, trying to get another one. Just pulling up just a tad short with that one there, Jimmy. Great to see these competitors just going to be a bit runny with this one, so probably just the one shot there to Jimmy. Nice way to start the day. And of course, to all our viewers out there enjoying this live streaming, as I said in the first game, and I'll be saying it all day, a big thank you to Brett Feeney, who put us on to Howard Day, who business is for all your computering needs. Howard Day works out of Helensvale, and of course his mobile number is 0457 585 540 to Howard. Did a fantastic job for us yesterday getting our live streaming back up and working. G'day Nathan Lewis, watching from Egypt. I think you're our first viewer we've had from Egypt, I think, Nathan, so thank you very much for tuning in. Okay, Gus a little bit wide with this one here. His weight's not too bad. They've only had a one end roll up, so it's going to take them a couple of ends to feel their way. The green running, just running superbly here today, and of course it'll take a while for it to dry out. So, of course, Gus, of course, was a runner-up in the Australian Open there only a couple of years ago. Well, Tony knows that anyway. There's no point me trying to tell Tony that she's all over that type of stuff. She probably knows everybody that won it in the last 10 years, I reckon. Unless you'd give me that look again. Has your dad been beaten yet or what?
No, that's still 2015. I just finished an end and it's now 2015 to Daniel.
Daniel's leading 2015. Robbie once again blowing a match-winning lead. Gee whiz, he does this repeatedly. And I think they're about to shake hands, and they have too. I'm glad Daniel just put his hand out and just shook Robbie's hand, because the last time I saw someone high-five him, we had to pick Robbie up 2 postcodes away. Flew through the air. And believe you me, it did not look like Superman, I can assure you of that, ladies and gentlemen. Robbie's daughter Tony, of course, doing the switching here today, just having breakfast. Now Gus just pulling up across the head. So I'm glad it was just a gentle handshake, and once again a big congratulations to Daniel. Tony's very happy because she's going home very shortly, and Dad's back doing the switching. Now, just not quite there, but it's going to make it a little bit harder for Gus to get in there.
Won't Jade have to mark?
Yeah. You're here for a bit longer, kiddo. Now Gus not quite here. This could be a pretty handy start for Jimmy Oliver. Looks to me to be at least 3 shots in this, if not 4. So it could be. Yeah, I've already told the viewers that, mate. Most of them already knew that he was going to go down anyway. Joshy. So it looks as though. What's the marker saying there? No, I don't. Yeah, well, the paddles are out there. If you can just go and tell them. Paddles are on the bank. Now Jimmy running this one out, stretching it out a little bit. Okay, it's still just a medium length by the looks of it though. Jimmy with his first bowl. Classic colours, yeah, it is, James, isn't it, mate? I'm not too sure. I saw it early this morning, but haven't been close enough to actually read it, James. But I'll try and pick up on it, mate, throughout the game, and we'll try and get a closer look at it, mate. First bowl just a little bit heavy, went through the head now, Gus. Hey, Jamie Dickinson. G'day, Jamie. How are you, buddy? Hope you're well, mate. Happy Easter to you and your family, mate, and all our friends out there watching. Wish everybody a very happy Easter. Nice little break for everybody. A lot of great bowling events on this weekend, so I hope everybody's enjoying the competition. Great bowl there from Gus Templeton, starting to hone in on it now. So. Yeah, it just needs a little bit more weight on that, but we will try and get done. Pretty sure Tony will be looking pretty hard to zone in on Jamie's shirt. We'll try and find out where that wonderful coloured shirt comes from for you, James. Another great bowl here from Gus Templeton. Two great bowls there from Gus. Oh, Jamie's going to change his hand. Well, didn't miss that by much, but it is a miss. Gus sticking to the forehand once again. Valley. Sorry, Mooney Valley. There you are, James. Ask the question. Oh, another great bowl there from Gus. Gee whiz, that's three great bowls. Yes. Daniel looking very pleased with a great scalp he just got there in the legendary Robbie Allen. Absolutely smashed Robbie. What was the score? 21-15. Robbie blowing a match-winning lead at 7-all. He's the first one to 7. He blew it. The opportunity to close the game out at that stage. Okay, Gus sticking to the forehand, playing away from the second green and playing towards the car park. Good weighted bowl there from Gus. Just needs to cut his grass line down slightly with his next bowl. Jimmy just running through the head slightly. Good grass line on that one. Okay, Gus. Oh, yeah, Richard. Yeah, good bowl there from Gus, mate. 3-all. First to 21 for those that aren't aware, and dead ends are replayed. That's what you classify as a true Ryan Bester game. Yes, Jacko. Ryan Bester did get up first game. Lance, yes, you're 100% correct. Robbie Allen in 1992 was New Zealand emerging player, but that was a junior All Blacks. This is lawn bowls. That's true, that, Lance. I can't deny that. But this is lawn bowls, mate. Entirely different to being a junior All Black. Because there's not one person I've ever met come from New Zealand that didn't trial with the junior All Blacks. I just didn't realise that they had so many female teams over there too that called themselves junior All Blacks.
What do you see this right?
He was, in 1992, New Zealand emerging player. But Tony, we've all joking aside, that was nearly a lifetime ago. Just
Are you
about.
calling me old?
I'm calling you old. Yes, I'm calling you out here, Tony. Love it. Love the banter we have with our viewers. Good bowl here from Jamie. Got the kitty exactly where he wanted. It's a very handy pick up there. So let's see how many shots he's got back here. Oh, look at this. He's got a full house. Got a full deck. If that last bowl stayed in, where to go? Can't see it. We'll see with the paddles in the moment. Garcilia, happy Easter to you too. Greg, Robbie, how are you? Paul, got the full house. Hey, Lance, it was lawn bowls. Okay. Gee whiz. Yes, his daughter, Tony Allen, who's sitting beside me, just told me all about that. I notice he's he's not running in here to tell us what happened. No. He's keeping it very quiet. Yeah, doesn't. There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get an interview with a loser. No, Robbie's going for a smoke. Sorry about that. Good starter here from Jimmy. Yeah, that's what happens, mate. What happens when you only play bowls once every 3 months too, Robbie. Still played well though, mate. You still played well. Okay, Gus sticking to his backhand, playing away from the car park here at Club Musgrave, the home of the Pelicans. Just running through. G'day, Carl. Who's Benny Walsh playing? I saw Benny go out there. I think he's on ring 2, isn't he? I think that's Benny. G'day, Ann. How are you this morning? Great to have you on board. Hey, Mila. G'day, Gary. How are you, mate? That's my brother. Watching from down in Gosford. Hope the family's well, mate, and a happy Easter to you too and the family, buddy. Right, Gus on the backhand, starting to draw us way back in now. I'll have to wait. I can
go find out.
It's all right. Have to wait, Carl. Wait till they come down here, mate, and I'll see them. I can't see them at the moment. I'm pretty sure he's on ring 2, mate. So I'll have a look. All right. Jimmy Oliver very close. Round that one. Yep. Not quite. So Gus still got a little bit of room there to draw this shot. Hope everyone's well down there, brother. Good bowl there by Gus. He's got shot out of that. Who's he got next, Damien? We can't see the results from here, mate. We're in the games room, as you're fully aware. We see Jimmy just having a bit of a look at this here. Play this with a bit of weight. The only thing is that it depends how he hits. He's really got to get the edge of the bowl, doesn't he? Because if he gets it in the belly, it's going to send the kitty back in the ditch, and he'll probably be 2 down, depending on where he's bowled. Oh, he's playing your dad, is he? Hey, good on you, Damo. Look forward to catching up with you shortly too, my friend. And congratulations on your singles win. Oh, that's a little bit come out of the hand, a little bit skew-whiff there, that one. Yeah, congratulations, mate, on winning the club singles at Tweed Heads Bowls Club. A wonderful achievement, Doma. He really would like movement on his front bowl of his. I don't know how close it is, Tony, to the kitty, because if he could crack an egg on that, he'd spring it back for probably 4 shots. But it looks as though he's going to just dead draw it. He's on a nice line for it. Comes down to his weight as it starts working its way back in now. I just don't think it's going to get back far enough. No, not quite, I reckon. Oh, if it falls over. G'day, Owen. How are you, mate? Good on you, Nathan. I'm pretty sure it's just the one there, Tony, by the looks of it. 2, wasn't it? Okay, picked up 2. Got the second shot out of that. There's Gar Whitehigh. Good to see you go. You stretch it out, Gus. Good 3/4 length. You got the mat up the line a fair way, so medium to 3/4 length. Mate, playing. I'm not too sure who Ben is playing. I'm not too sure how the lady team's going, Jamie. I'm sorry, mate. I can't answer that for you, mate. I have seen the lady shirt. I'll get Tony to go and have a quick look. We'll find out, mate. Yeah, a bit surprising that one, really, Peter, isn't it? Yeah, Damo's first one, but gee whiz, mate, remember that year, Capalaba, mate, he was runner-up in the state singles, mate. What a year Damo had that year, and that was a colossal game too. About time you went and did something. Yeah, Christine's on the rinks next door. She's playing Benny Walsh. You're right, Jamie. Yeah, Christine Maguire. You're dead right, mate. She's playing on the rink next door, playing against Benny Walsh, mate. Yeah, young Keegan. I've seen young Keegan this morning too, Jamie. Gus just running that through. A great bowl from Jimmy. Just trailed the kitty slightly. Tell you, he's got another good line on this one here too. Comes down to his weight. His bowl starts working its way into the head now. It's not going to be too far away. Blocked in a very good second shot. And we just heard that the first round winner, Greg Rolls, is playing Chris Monk in the next round. So, gee whiz, there's some great matchups here. Absolutely incredible matchups. If you're in the Gold Coast region, come on down. Gus. Justin Timberlake, good on you, Nathan. As they're going out. Okay, Jamie, you just got to come around this front one for it to count. He has done it. Doesn't matter how far it comes back. It is going to count. That'll be 3 shots to Jamie Oliver from the Capalaba Bowls Club. Up in the Gateway District, just north of the Gold Coast. Very strong district for lawn bowls, of course, and Capalaba. There's some great players up there. We can hear the Musgrave Hill phone ringing in the back rocks. Yeah, turn it down. Yeah. And Jamie just undercutting his grass line there slightly. Weight wasn't too bad. That's it. Turn both of them off. Now Gus on his backhand. Just don't think he's quite sent this enough. Good line on that one, Gus Templeton. Yeah, still a little bit underdone grass line with that one, Jimmy. Yeah, Gus, has he got that little bit of extra weight on it? Just caught the edge of that bowl. Needed just a tad more grass. You can see the wind just starting to pick up slightly here at Musgrave Hill. Yeah, perfect grass line on that one, Jimmy. Just didn't quite have the weight, mate. It's going to force Gus onto his forehand, though. Again, just not quite enough weight. Into the breeze slightly here. I will say that the breeze has only just started to pick up, and if Tony can get a shot of the flags over there, up on the flagpole there, you'll see exactly what I mean. It's I'm not making excuses for the players, but quite realistically, I said the wind has really just started to announce itself, and there's the flags there. As you can see, a beautiful sunny day here at Southport, but first game the wind was absolutely non-existent, where now it's really back in their face. So they've just got to adapt. Now, has he found the gap here, which I think he's just going to pump that one up. That's going to be second shot, so there you go. There's still a good couple of feet for it. Good morning, Leslie Burgess. Good morning to you, and a happy Easter to you also too. Hope you're having getting plenty of chocolate and having a great day. Now, Gus, is he through that gap, which he just, well, it stays up. It may cut one out, but we're about to find out. I can't see. Yeah, it is two. Yeah, it didn't cut anything out there, unfortunately. So 2 to Jimmy there. Yes, unfortunately, Leslie, you wouldn't know that Robbie sent Daniel Keogh on the road to victory here today. Daniel getting Robbie 21 to 15. And Robbie blew a match-winning lead there. 7-all it was at one stage, and he was to 7 first, and he just capitulated. Hey, Liz, how are you? Great to catch up with you there a couple of weeks ago, Liz, at Mariba. Beautiful club up there in tropical far north Queensland. It's great to see you, Liz. Okay, Jamie's left hand is of course playing his backhand here, playing back towards the car park here at Club Musgrave. It's on a nice line for this one here as it starts working its way in. He's got the kitty. He's trailed it nicely. One thing I must say, Nathan, is that shout out to the ladies in the kitchen, as you said. Well, here they've got contractors, mate, so I can assure you, mate, there's the chef here is Zane, does a superb job. So this is one bowls club where I can assure you that there's no ladies in the kitchen, mate. They serve the food. Zane does the cooking, does a superb job too. Food here at Club Musgrave, absolutely superb. But the ladies club here does a superb job though, Nathan, as all ladies clubs do over Queensland and New South Wales and Victoria and all over Australia. We cannot survive without the help of the volunteers who do a superb job. And there's plenty of them here today marking. One thing that Musgrave does do, they supply all the markers for the first game, and then as the players get knocked out, they're asked to mark a game. And it's great to see the great contingent of men and women here this morning helping out this great club. Yeah, but they do a great job, Nathan, that's for sure. Okay, just asking how far away that bowl is. Not too sure if it's shot or not, but we'll know by what type of weight Jamie plays here. He's on a pretty good line. If he gets hold of his own, it's going to be awfully close and come through, and that's definitely one. It's a very good bowl there from Jamie. Played that with great control. Gus. Just looking to draw it. If he plays under his own bowl, he may get a result. Really wants to come around it. It's just starting to work its way into the head now. He's going to be awfully close. Geez, that's a great try by Gus. He's locked in another very good second shot though. We've got 4 games on today, of course, from Club Musgrave. Is this first round or second round?
Still first round.
Still first round, yeah, I thought it was. Jamie coming down to have a bit of a look at this. We see Christine Mousey out there. Because Gary playing in this today. So we've got Benny Walsh and Christine Maguire. Christine, of course, is from the Laidley Bowls Club on the rink Laidley Bowls Club, of course, on the rink next door, playing against Benny Walsh. Very seasoned campaigner, young Ben. Call him the smiling assassin. He's always got a smile on his face, and he always seems to be winning events. So just a bit light on with that one there, Jamie, but definitely got the shot. So Gus playing an aggressive line down through here. Don't think that's going to come back in time. So that's just the one by the looks of it. One shot there to Jamie Oliver to take him through to 13-5. So okay, Jamie, what length are you going to play? He's taken the mat a little bit further back this time around. Varying up his length just nicely at the moment, making sure Gus doesn't settle in onto a length that he's comfortable with. A lot of good tactics being used here. There's a bit running with that one there, Jimmy. Yeah, Gus just not quite got the run. Okay, Jimmy with his second bowl on his backhand, being a left-hander. Starting to work its way into the head nicely now. Well, that's the shot. Now Gus, he seems to have a good line. Has he got the weight to finish it off? Oh, pretty close. That's probably the shot. That's the bowl that Jimmy's got to beat. He doesn't want too much of that one. Needs a bit more grass out there with his next one. Okay, Gus has put this one out there. Comes down to his weight. He's just going to sneak around this one. Oh, he just crashed into it. A bit unlucky with that one, but he does have 3 seconds. So Jimmy knows this one here really does need a friend. He's just going to sneak around the back. Pretty handy home. Well, Gus might attack it. He's playing backhand, but he's too wide with that one. The players. One more to Jimmy. Okay, got them out of fairway up the line. Just trying to change things up slightly here. Oh, is it going to stop in time? No. Yes, and that's the marker even threw it back down the line. Oh, Gus really shortening this up a bit now. I wonder if they're going to query the length on this. Well, they've got to straighten it up first. Well, there you go. It wasn't quite there, so they're actually putting it on the tee. Jimmy, good on you, Braden. G'day, Jaden. How are you this morning, mate? Hope you have a great Easter, mate. Just a little bit runny with this first one. Okay, Gus with his first bowl, playing his forehand back towards the car park here at Club Musgrave. Great first up one bowl there from Gus. Yeah, Jimmy, is he going to get enough of this bowl? Not quite. Just got the edge of it. Really needed that in the belly. Another good bowl from Gus. That's a little bit underdone. Okay, Gus trying to beat this bowl at the back for it to count. Fall over, that would probably be in the count. There'd be 3 there. Oh, Jimmy took one out, but Gus got another bowl and about 4 foot to draw another shot. Oh, is it going to fall over? Probably in the count. We're about to find out anyway. Now, Gus has definitely picked up a few anyway. 3 shots. Well done, Gus. Okay, again, pretty much a shortish end. Morning, John, watching from Shepparton. Yeah, good starter here from Gus. Not too far away. Alright, Jimmy leading 14-8 over Gus Templeton. Of course, Jimmy from the Capalaba Bowls Club and Gus, of course, from Musgrave Hill. Good starter there from Jimmy. Just running through the head slightly, but pretty handy position there. Very usable bowl. Gus sticking the forehand. Got it away nicely. Yeah, good bowl there, Gus. That's the bowl Jimmy's got to beat. He's got a good bowl there to trail the kitty too. Good weighted bowl there from Jimmy. Just needs a bit more grass. Now, Tony, there's no need to chew your nails. Your father has been beaten. No need to be nervous. Yeah, good. Oh, Gus. Unlucky. Just ran through. Oh, very well, John. Very, very well, mate. Now, Jim, has he got the kitty? Not quite. Just ducked under. He's got another bowl in a pretty handy position there, though, for a bit of a pickup. If you can get that kitty, it's worth a few. Gus got to get in amongst those 3 there, or knock his other up and get in a bit of... Oh, sorry, Jimmy's out of ammo. No, he can't be. There's got to be one more to come. That's a good bowl by Gus. Yeah, it was in the ditch. They were hiding it on us, Tony. Something your father would do to us, see. Well, he got the result, didn't he? Oh, did he? Might still be one down. Pretty hard to tell. G'day, Roy. How are you this morning, mate? Watching all the way from Jandowie. Sorry? I think he's one down. Yeah, I think he's one down with that back bowl by the looks of it. Got to be one down by the looks of it from here. Yep, one to Gus. Bit unlucky there. It was a good bowl from Jimmy, but just not quite good enough. Yeah, keeping it, as we said, around about medium length. Hey, g'day, Marilyn. Hey, come on, Gus. Yes, see that. Hey, hope you're keeping well. Right, Gus with his first bowl. Wants to try and put a bit of pressure on Jimmy. Just going to cut across the head slightly. Good weighted bowl, really, there from Gus Templeton. 14-9, still anyone's game. So Jimmy sticking to his forehand, playing back towards the car park here at Club Musgrave. He's played this pretty well. Is he going to sneak in front of Gus? No, he's going to bash Gus out of the way. That's not being very gentlemanly now, is it? Yeah, Gus with his next one on a nice line here as it starts working its way back now. Comes down to his weight. So look at the finish on these greens, absolutely superb here now that they're drying out. Very heavy dew, it falls over. That possibly could be shot. Unfortunately, Tony Allen's very, very similar to her father. She tries to trick us with the camera angles and puts the cameras that far back we can't really tell. She set the cameras up this morning knowing her. Dear, I reckon Gus's shot. This one here is looking pretty handy too. Not going to be too far away from that white thing. Perfect bowl. Perfect bowl there from Gus Templeton. Hey, good on you, Roy. Hope you're keeping well, buddy. Right, Jimmy. Looking to ease the damage. Could be just a little bit runny with this one, I reckon. And just a little bit runny. Okay, Gus. Can he make 4 out of this? Oh, I don't think he's sent this one. He's turned his back on it already. You can tell that it just hasn't quite got the run. Well, in actual fact, his weight ended up pretty good. It was just his grass line, in actual fact. Yeah, Jimmy, is he going to get hold of his own? Well, he has too. He's got shot out of that. There you go. As I've often said, you don't write down how many you don't write down how you get them. You just write down how many you get. As I've said, I've seen a lot of players put up their hand and apologise after you've done something like that, but I've never seen anyone come down and say, "Hey, that's not fair. You can have that shot." Yeah. Particularly Robbie. Never seen him do that. Is he still alive? Where is he? Is he hiding from you? He's not even marked the game yet. So, gee whiz. He must be inside celebrating with Daniel, setting him on the road to victory. Right, Jimmy, 15-9 over Gus Templeton. Jimmy Oliver from the Capalaba Bowls Club. Not a bad first up starter. Whoops. Okay. Now Gus got a perfect line on this one here. Yeah, lovely first up bowl there from Gus Templeton. Now that may change Jimmy onto his backhand, being a left-hander, which by the looks of it has done. His first bowl was on the forehand. Now, don't think he's quite wide enough with this one here though. Gus on the forehand. Yeah, great bowl there from Gus Templeton, just sitting just jack high, just sneaking through that little gap. Who's Mr. Bester got in the next game?
I think John Delgado.
Okay. Ryan will be going out shortly. A great looking bowl here from Jimmy once again. Gee whiz, that's a great saving bowl. 2 down, just drew the absoluter. Yes, you're right, Damo. He is playing your dad. You're dead right, my friend. Yeah, I know, but I forgot. Okay, Gus. I think he's just not quite wide enough for that bowl. I'm going to go that line. He must go a lot quicker. So... looking at that weight, if I was Jamie, I'd be going around the back. That's what Tony just said to me too. She would be playing, she'd be putting in a backward here with the weight he was playing. Very good call there from Tony Allen. Very experienced campaigner. Absolutely loves her bowls. Right. Yeah, well, it's a bit of a block of it. All that will do is change Gus onto the forehand, though. Depends what weight he plays. He's always only playing controlled weight. If that's the case, and he's awfully close to this, his bowl should go back to... Just got it on the wrong side, that bowl. Bit unlucky there, Gus. Just the one there to Jamie, now leading 16-9 over Gus Templeton from the Musgrave Hill Bowls Club. Tony, itching. She can see a few spare rinks out there. She's itching to get her bowls out and have a roll up. Absolutely. Oh, Jimmy's stretching this one out. Basically, very much tee to tee. He's got the mat back on the tee and the kitty is on the tee. He's on a beautiful line. Comes down to his weight here now. He's not going to quite be here. Finish on the green, absolutely superb though. Once again, a big call out to Damo and the crew here at Club Musgrave. 3 magnificent running greens here today. Now Gus. Is it going to pull up though? I don't think it is. Jimmy once again on his forehand. Again, I don't think he's sent it. Yeah, good correction from Gus. That'll be the shot. Now, he's got this one out there too. Send it enough for shot. There's good correction there from Jimmy. Puts the pressure back onto Gus. I think Gus has responded pretty nicely here by the looks of it. Oh, just got the edge of the kitty. Still one down by the looks of that. He's got ample room though. He's opened it up with his next bowl, that's for sure. Matt, no, it's not point and look out, mate. It's Musgrave Hill, Club Musgrave. A little bit underdone grass line weight with that one, Gus. So definitely goes the one down by the looks of that. So it's another one to Jimmy Oliver from the Capalaba Bowls Club. And of course, this wonderful telecast could not be brought to you today when our computer broke down yesterday on Easter Saturday if it wasn't for Brett Feeney putting us on to, for all your computer needs, Howard Day. Howard works out from Helensvale and his contact number is 0457 585 540 for all your computering needs. We thank Howard very much for getting us back on air so we could live stream today. Otherwise, we'd be having the day off. So thank you very much, Howard. Being able to capitalise on your knowledge of computers. Did a superb job getting us back on air. Good starter here from Jimmy. Just going to pull up a tad short, but probably pulled up a bit quicker than I thought of. But that wind is really starting to get into their face now, and it is starting to get a little bit stronger. And they are firing basically straight into it. And we see Ryan Bester going out there for his next game. I see his young son Harry's following him out, showing him where to go. Do you follow me, Dad? Good bowl there from Gus. Beautiful first up bowl, sitting just in behind the kitty. Now Jimmy's not going to be too far away from this. Got a beautiful line on this one here. What a beautiful correction. Well played, Jimmy Oliver. That's a great bowl. That was a very, very good bowl there from Gus Templeton. Now Gus changing his hand onto the backhand, just trying to crack an egg on this bowl. I reckon he's going to come to a reasonable type of a home. Going to come in just in behind the head. Now that's a pretty handy bowl there from Gus. It's something he could utilise. He's just got to crack an egg on that bowl to get the result that he requires. Now the big question is, how good is Jimmy's memory? Well, he's doing something that he should. He's definitely going around the back here. And that's a very good covering bowl. If in case Gus does get hold of it, he could possibly only go one down. Now, Gus, depends what weight he plays. Now, Jimmy doesn't want to do it for him. Good weighted bowl there from Jimmy Oliver. Perfect weight. Locked in a very good third shot by looks of it from here. Gus trying to draw him off. Just going to pull up a tad narrow. Tony just telling me she would have attacked that bowl if it was her. She,
You know, one day the viewers are going to realise that I have no idea how bowls play.
no, they won't understand that. You're doing a great job, Tony. Once again, a good roll from Jimmy Oliver. We're not too sure who we're going to get next, but whatever we get, it should be a crack of a game.
I think it'll be a round of 64 next.
A round of 64 next?
Yeah, I believe so.
No, there's only 64 playing
No,
today.
round of 32.
Round of 32, there you go. You had me worried there. Should be a good game, no matter who it is. Great field here at Club Musgrave. Absolute superb field. Now, Gus, unfortunately, just not quite here.
Dad may have got in the car and driven home.
I think he's taken his bat and ball and gone home. Yeah, a bit quick with that one there, Jimmy. Yeah, good correction there from Gus Templeton. It's a good bowl. Okay, Jimmy on a perfect line. Bowl starting to work its way into the head now. It's a beautiful correction there from Jimmy. Once again, that's well played. Holding the one shot. Well played, Gus. Has he got the kitty? He certainly has. That's a beautiful reply by Gus Templeton. Once again, definitely hanging in there. Right. Jimmy. Awfully close to this. Gee whiz, that's a great attempt. That's a great attempt there. Just a little bit, probably a little bit too runny, but probably needed that weight to dislodge the bowl. But he wanted the edge of that bowl, and that's where I said he was awfully close. So Gus got the one shot. Do I hear Robbie Allen? Is that Robbie?
No, Robbie's gone MIA.
Missing in action.
Yep.
Missing in action. Can't find him.
Yep.
Can't find him anywhere. Tony frantically searching for her father.
We need to put like a locating beacon on.
And he's disappeared. Nowhere to be seen.
Stitch an ear tag into his shirt or something.
So Kitty back on the 2 once again by Gus, just varying what length they're playing. Doing it very well. Just pulling up a bit short with this one. Okay, Jimmy. Sticking to the backhand. He's not going to be too far away with this one. Oh, I thought he had the kitty. Not quite. Handy location, first up bowl. Sitting just in behind the head. It's the one that Gus has got to beat now on his forehand. To come round this first one of his. Yep, good correction, Gus. Well done, mate. Very good correction. Yeah, good on you, Roy. Roy Munn. Just go and get him out of the way, please, Tony. Stands in front of the camera, hands on his hip. No idea what happened to Jimmy's second shot with Roy standing in front of the camera. A great bowl there from Gus Templeton though. A couple of great bowls there from Gus.
He knocked the camera when he moved.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah. So holding, we got rid of one shot there. Now, Gus, is that going to be good enough to count? I don't think so. Jimmy on the forehand once again. Great bowl there from Jimmy. So definitely got the one out of that there with that back bowl by the looks of it. Oh, he moves to 19. 19-10. Hey, good day, Roger. How are you, mate? Mate, I found out this morning that someone was kind enough to let us know that Robbie Allen was the 1951 emerging player in New Zealand. So all of these years later, still performing very well. And I got it mixed up at the time, Roger, because I thought it was these junior All Black days, mate, but unfortunately it was not. It was Batchy lawn bowls, I've been told by his daughter, who's sitting beside me. I didn't realise they had lawn bowls back in 1951, but then I recall that he actually played lead for Francis Drake there in one of the first games of bowls ever played in Australia. Well, he tried to tell me he skipped that rink, and I said there's no way in the world he was good enough to skip. Francis would have skipped that rink. I knew for a fact. Trying to trick me, he was, Roger. You know what he's like. So Jimmy, is he going to pull up? Great first up bowl from Jimmy Oliver. Very well played.
This game I'll go fix that
Hmm?
camera. After the game I'll fix that camera.
Oh, okay, look.
Just
Yep.
remind me.
Yeah, I'll remind you. Fix the camera. Okay, you've been reminded. It's great having Tony Allen here today doing the switching where Robbie's outside, gallivanting around, hiding, talking to people. Well, I won't say talking to people, I'll probably say annoying people. It's more like it. Another great bowl there from Jimmy. Holding game now with these two shots. He needs to go out, so Gus, the pressure's on Gus. I'll tell you what, he's got a great line here. Oh, it's just going to keep running. Well, oh, geez, that's a great attempt from Gus. Yeah, Jimmy, he's got to go to his forehand, being a left-hander.
What is she? Seriously?
What?
Some lady just walked right behind the camera and kicked all the stuff around.
I see that, yeah. He's starting to fatten that target up a little bit, so Jimmy, so probably holding, about to find out. One to measure down. Now, Roger Webb, who knows Robbie very, very well, because as he said, Robbie has marked a lot of Roger's finals, because Roger's beaten him in most semi-finals that he's played in New Zealand, right? Still emerging. They are still ahead of, yeah, and that's the true story. Is he going to get shot out of it? Oh, he just missed it. That's the true story. Roger said that they're well ahead of Queensland. They're a couple of hours ahead every single day, and that's the true story, Roger. Mate, hope you're having a great Easter over there, mate. Yes, no, Roger's told me that he knows Robbie very well because Robbie's marked a lot of his finals that he's beaten your father in the semi-final. They come down to the last bowl. Now pressure. Gus can pick up 3 shots out of this if he control the kitty. Jimmy looking just, he doesn't want to fatten the target anymore for Gus to hit. I just don't think he's really sent this enough. He's looking to play a blocker, and everybody out there in bowling world knows that I am not a fan of blockers. So, big bowl here from Gus. He's played this with good weight. He's got the result that he required. Bang, kitty in the ditch, 3 shots. Great bowl, Gus Templeton. Is it only 3 or is it 4? What's he got there at the back, Tony? That is a pressure bowl and a great result. No, it's only the 3 by the looks of it. So that's a great bowl by Gus Templeton. A pressure bowl and absolutely paid off. 19-13 now with Jimmy holding game there, holding, and then got to go ahead and play another end. He needs those 2 to go out, and Gus on the fight back. He really has put up a great performance here, Gus Templeton. Big fight back. Okay, a good medium length again, played by Gus Templeton. This end, he's had a huge deal of success playing at this length. They stick into the forehand. Yeah, that's not going to quite run out there, unfortunately. Jimmy's sticking to his forehand. Just may have a little bit too much run on this one here. Gave that a little bit. Oh, good correction here by Gus Templeton. That's a great bowl. Well played. Oh, Jimmy, what a bowl.
Mother V or Coke. That was it.
No water? No.
Jimmy, go get it.
Coke.
Go get it.
So good bowl there from Jimmy. Just going to move the camera down slightly. Tony's just onto that. Yeah. Just going to put it out there. So it looks as though it's not too sure. Looks as though it could be 2 shots at the moment to Jimmy Oliver with this bowl to be played. And that's well played there by Jimmy. So once again, Jimmy holding game with Gus trying to save it. Tell you what, he's played this pretty well too. 1 shot, well played, Gus Templeton. Once again, absolute superb. Now, Jimmy, what does he do? Does he dead draw it or does he go the kitty? Oh, sorry, does he go the bowl, I should say. Tony just told me she'd actually go the bowl. So there we go. Oh, he didn't miss that by much. Gee whiz, he nearly had that. Hey, good on you, Janie. Janie Brown. Yeah, pretty handy player, Gus, in his day, mate, that's for sure. Great bowl there from Gus once again. 19-13 now, so anyone's game. Now Gus putting up one incredible fight back here. It just shows you what type of a fighter Gus is. Absolutely really fighting his way superbly here this morning. Is it still this morning?
Yes.
Was last time I checked. Yep, it still is this morning. Okay, down now to the first bowls. Gus, again, a good medium, short to medium length. It's having huge success at this length. Jimmy playing well, but Gus just absolutely dominating at this length. Like Jimmy has held game a couple of times. Just see a big bowl from Gus Templeton. And gee whiz, he's really put up a great fight here. Shows you the fighting qualities of Gus. Yeah, lovely reply there from Jimmy. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant reply. Gus, pressure goes back on Gus straight away. That's how we got to New Zealand, Jamie. That's 100% correct. Jamie Dickinson, 100% correct there. Jamie heard, and it's factual, heard that after Robbie's game with Sir Francis put him on the Spanish Amana and dropped him off in New Zealand.
Can you go fix
Oh, I don't think he really needed that one there, Jimmy. I think he could be one down now. And Gus got a couple of bowls to come. 9 times out of 10 when that happens, the player puts a lot of pressure on the player that just played that bowl, as we're just witnessing here. A lovely correction there from Gus Templeton. Once again, played that absolutely brilliantly. Very true statement that, Jamie. I'm glad that you've been looking up the history books, mate. Yeah, not quite there with that one. Roger. Said it's something to do with the wind. Whose wind it is, he's not too sure. Now Gus, once again, he's awfully close. Two great bowls there from Gus Templeton. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just seen Robbie Allen. G'day, Troy. How are you, mate? Happy Easter to you. G'day, Larry. How are you, mate? How's the beautiful Stanthorpe region, or the summit? So Jimmy playing a bit of weight. Has he got it? Well, he's killed it. So it means we've got to play an extra end. And Tony Allen is ecstatic over this. Absolutely jumping for joy. Or just jumping. Ladies and gentlemen, very, very shortly we're going to have a interview with a loser. We're going to put Robbie Allen on there in a minute. I'll ask him some very tricky questions. You said you'd be home by lunchtime. You're just about right, kiddo. Okay, Gus. Again, this medium length, as I keep saying, he's had a great deal of success at this length so far. G'day, Andrew. How are you, mate? Yes, you did right there, Roger. She has inherited father's love of bowls.
No.
Yes. No, again, Roger, you've nailed that one again, mate. One thing I like about our viewers, mate, they know what's going on in this world of bowls.
I don't use the word hate that often.
It's always good to have Tony in doing the switching, mate. He does a great job, like a dad. We just don't tell him, that's all. We keep it nice and quiet.
Oh no, he knows I'm better than him.
Yeah, he knows that you're better than him. I know. We all do. So, Jimmy, just a little bit running once again. A bit of pressure being applied here from Gus Templeton. Just goes to show that, you know. Just going to get Robbie in here for a quick second, ladies and gentlemen. G'day, Glenn. Now, still looks as though I said the fight backs here from Gus. He looks though he's holding a couple here. Ladies and gentlemen, great to welcome to the microphone. First round loser, Robbie Allen.
Thanks, Brian.
Pleasure to have you on board, Robbie.
No worries at all.
Now, as I said to the viewers, that you were sending Daniel on his road to victory here today. Mate, how'd you find the green?
Green was brilliant.
Was it?
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, it was a bit sort of doughish.
Very heavy dew this morning.
But it was drawing okay. It was drawing, and that was the main thing.
I think Gus has picked up 3 here, mate. He's really making a game of this. Yes.
Oh, come on, Andrew Reid.
Now,
fancy that.
Jamie said, I was just saying how you played lead. I said, you tried to tell me that you actually were skipping to Sir Francis in the first game of bowls played in Australia, but I said you weren't good enough to play skip, so of course Sir Francis made you. And he said that actually after that game, he put you on the Spanish Amanda and dropped you off in New Zealand.
Yeah, good on you, Jamie. Good on you.
Now,
I appreciate that.
There was another viewer came on board this morning who was telling me you won the 1951 Emerging Lawn Bowler of New Zealand Award.
No, not 1951. Maybe 40-odd years later I might have played now. I never won an award, though. I'm just lucky enough to play in a squad.
Now, was that lawn bowls, or I thought it was your junior All Black days?
No, I was past those days.
You're past those days.
Yeah, they
so
sort
obviously you were too old to play rugby.
No, that was I broke my knee when I was 16, so that sort of put paid to that.
Mate, I was very concerned about you today with your two legs having been able to support you out there. I thought they were going to snap off at any stage.
Oh, no, they're okay. They keep my bum off the ground.
Just.
You know, that's the thing. That's all I need to do.
Yeah, Jamie, I tell you what a great starter here from Jamie Oliver. That's a great bowl. Not quite shot, I don't think. Very hard to tell from here.
Well, Gus is a battler, though. He's not gonna lie down.
Oh, mate, he's fought back absolutely brilliantly. It's been a colossal fight back by Gus. Something that shows you his makeup, his character. He's not lying down.
Well, typical Kiwi, you see. We never give up.
I'm going to bite my tongue on that one because I'm surrounded by two Kiwis here at the moment. I've got both of them talking funny language to me, so not used to this New Zealand talk.
You should be. You've been listening to it for the last 30 years or so.
40.
40 years. Okay. Ainsley's put up with it for 40 years. My goodness.
She's a lucky girl,
needs
mate.
a medal.
She's a lucky girl, I'm telling you. So, Gus, not quite got the weight, but that is well and truly going to be in Jimmy's line there. He's going to have to change his hand. He's going to have to go to the backhand. We're going to see who's actually got shot here. It's very close, I reckon. I reckon the call is going to be it's a. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The police said to the police this morning that the police were actually coming here this morning. I actually booked the bowls police to charge you with impersonating a bowler this morning.
Okay, they didn't turn up though.
They were here, mate. I just told them to take it easy on you because you're an old man.
Oh, good on you.
Yeah. Oh, he just had to touch that, didn't he? He only had just to roll that over to take the measure out of it. Now, Gus coming down to have a good look at this here. So,
well, if Gus sits that bowl out, just for the couple of rolls, sits for 3, puts a bit of pressure on Jimmy. It could be an interesting last couple of ends. Okay, so Brian's just going to disappear. At the moment, he needs to. What's the word? Yep. Yeah. So he's left me in charge, as normal. Adam Taylor, congratulations, making it today too. Well, it's my only day, Adam. I've had one game and I've had one loss, and I'm in the bowls office for the rest of the day and the rest of the weekend. Okay, Gus is just looking to sit this out. Looks to be a little bit on the high side, but it is starting to come down, and Jimmy's going to get right in the way. Well, he had the idea right, just lacking that little bit of weight to tip it out. Jimmy's just got to be careful he doesn't come through too quick and slice his own one out of the head. It's just got to be a dead draw shot. If he drops short and misses on the measure, he's only dropping 1. If he comes through a little bit quick and slices his own out, he could be 3 down. So it's a delicate shot he's playing. So not a bad track. Wow, he was lucky he didn't slice that edge. Just came in a bit hot. So the guys might just call the umpire here rather than getting down to measure. They both had a look at various times. The markers had a look. They've all said, yep, it's pretty close. No, they've given it to Gus.
Very good call there from Adam Taylor, mate, once again. Great call. Congratulating Robbie for making day 2 of the Easter singles. That's a true call, that, Adam. That's why he put his name down for Sunday instead of Saturday, mate. He made it through to the second day. pretty quiet on the microphone, isn't he? Not saying much.
You don't give people a chance to say anything, Brian. I don't want to...
19-18, what a game. What a fight back here from Gus Templeton. Fantastic game of singles we got here. Gus once again not too far away. What a great start. Now, you'd have to go and mark a game now, wouldn't you?
No, I actually asked for relief of marking so that I could come in here and let Tony head away home. She's wanting to do some other stuff today. So
Is she? No, she's telling me she's loving her bowls here today, mate. She's very disappointed you didn't make it through to the next round. She's just
no, so am I. Trust
absolutely
me,
loving it.
I'm disappointed
She
as well.
loves her learn bowls, this girl.
He didn't get through the next round since he got his parrot.
What another great bowl here from Gus Templeton.
That is brilliant.
That's brilliant bowling there from Gus. Absolutely putting the pressure right on Jimmy Oliver here. Jimmy had a very handy lead. Gus just absolutely hung around the whole time and just threw Jimmy off his line when he shortened the length. Jimmy was having a great deal of success at 3/4 to full length. And now he's just struggling a little bit once the length has been shortened.
Gus looks to be on a good line again.
Yes. Mate, maybe because you talk the same language as Gus, maybe you can ask him what type of bowls he's using. You might be able to buy a set just like him, just like he can get, so you can get close to the white thing like he does.
He plays a bit more than I do, though. Jimmy's narrow.
Oh, geez, he did miss that by much. So, well, the people around Gold Coast today, come on into Musgrave Hill and see Zane, the chef here. Unbelievable food, mate. Stick your head in. You won't get a better feed anywhere around the Southport region.
Okay, so
Gus.
Thought Gus might have covered the back a little
Well,
bit,
I wouldn't be fattening the target anymore. No, big bowl here. Here we go. Gus Templeton can go out here. A big bowl here from Jimmy Oliver.
And he's wide.
And Gus has won the game, 21.
Wow.
21-19. What a great fight back there from Gus Templeton. Absolute superb game of bowls. And I said, mate, like maybe you should go and have a yarn to Gus and see what type of bowl he's using, mate, and try and get a set just like his. Because he got a lot closer to that white thing than you did, mate. That's why you're sitting here doing commentary and he's out there, again, a winner. Geez, you're quiet. What's going on, mate?
I was just going to mention, Brian, that over in there on my game,
yes,
I was actually getting quite a few close, but
were you?
Daniel was just playing better.
Well, see, that's the thing. We couldn't really tell from here because your bowls are white and they're the same colour as a kitty. So we couldn't...
They're slightly bigger than the kitty.
Well, we worked out in the end that your bowls were a lot further away than the white thing than his bowls were. But it took us a while to work that one out because we couldn't find the binoculars, Robbie.
No, well, the thing is that Dan played very, very well. He should be pleased the way he's playing at the moment.
Mate,
he's out there playing Dean Drummond.
Mate, and I'll tell you a secret, mate. For a person that doesn't get to play too often, you still go all right for an old bloke, mate.
Oh, well, I was happy the way I played.
Yep.
My run shots cost me where I dropped 4 threes when it was a big target and I just didn't hit the runners.
Well, that's what happens sometimes, mate, isn't it, eh?
But I enjoyed it. Gee,
Yep.
I mean, it was nice.
Any
to be out there
any day on the green, Robbie's a good
yeah.
day, mate. You know that.
Absolutely.
Any day on the green's a good day, mate. But Adam. Yes, dead right there, Adam. Already mentioned that, mate. And Jamie Dickerson, thanks very much for those kind words, Jamie. It's always a pleasure, mate, doing some commentary, and it's even better when Robbie's in co-commentary with me, mate. It's more fun. I've got someone else to pick on. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, a really big thank you for the patronage in that game there. We're not too sure who we got next, but we'll be back on in about 5 or 10 minutes. So on behalf of the team, ably led today by the brilliant Tony Allen, and having Robbie in co-commentary with me, it's been absolutely superb. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your bowls and support your club.